Welcome to the 6 p.m. edition of Arirang News. Today is October 3rd, National Foundation Day here in South Korea. I'm Kim Bo-kyung. President Yoon will travel to Southeast Asia ahead of the annual summit of ASEAN countries next week. His trip begins Sunday and includes stops in the Philippines, Singapore, and Laos. Our correspondent Oh Soo-young has the full itinerary.
President Yoon Suk Yeol will travel to Southeast Asia to forge a comprehensive strategic partnership with Southeast Asian nations and strengthen economic ties with the Philippines and Singapore. Yoon's office said the Korean leader's 6-day trip will begin on Sunday and finish off in Laos for the annual summit of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations. He will first make a 2-day visit to the Philippines, where he will hold a bilateral summit with President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. and meet with members of the Korea-Philippines business community.
President Yoon will engage in active economic diplomacy to expand trade and investment cooperation between the two countries and support Korean firms' efforts to secure major infrastructure projects. The two countries will also discuss expanding cooperation in future-oriented areas such as supply chains, energy, defense, and maritime affairs.
Yoon's trip to Manila will mark the first state visit by a Korean leader in about 13 years and marks the 75th anniversary of Korean-Philippines diplomatic ties, serving as an opportunity to elevate the bilateral relationship to a new level. On Tuesday, the president will then begin his state visit to Singapore, Korea's second-largest trade and investment partner in ASEAN, ahead of their 50th anniversary of diplomatic relations next year. He will meet with the city-state's top political leaders, President Tharman Shanmugaratnam, Prime Minister Lawrence Wong, and Singapore's long-serving senior minister Lee Hsien Loong.
Having closely cooperated over the past 50 years, focusing on trade and investment, the two sides will expand into areas like artificial intelligence, digital technology, and advanced technologies. In response to global economic uncertainties, we will also strengthen cooperation on strategic and material supply chains in cutting-edge industries such as energy and biotechnology.
Yoon will also take part in the Distinguished Singapore Lecture Series organised by a leading think tank to introduce Korea's Indo-Pacific strategy, the country's cooperation with ASEAN, and the prospect for peace and prosperity in the region if his vision of Korean unification is achieved. He will expand on the topic at the meeting of ASEAN leaders in Laos. On Thursday, Yoon will hold a meeting with the 10-member bloc, then attend a +3 meeting of ASEAN with South Korea, Japan and China, with various bilateral summits on the side. Amid speculation, he may hold a bilateral summit with the new Japanese Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba. A presidential official said Japan hasn't yet confirmed whether Ishiba will be in Laos, but Seoul and Tokyo are discussing a possible meeting. Finally, on Friday, Yoon will attend the East Asia Summit of 18 Indo-Pacific countries, where he will present Korea's role as a global pivotal state in defending a rules-based regional order and once again share his unification doctrine. Throughout his trip, the president will aim to strengthen political and security cooperation with ASEAN, as well as trade, investment and strategic collaborations in high-tech areas. This will come as Korea and the regional bloc upgrade their ties to the highest level to form a comprehensive strategic partnership as they mark 35 years of dialogue relations this year. Oh Soo-young, Arirang News.